This is Mari Lane on the Buying Space Channel. Today I am making another donation to the Vietnam veterans. And ignore the notes on the boxes. The bottom two boxes down here are empty. They're just lifts, and that's an open box there. Now the coolers underneath the mirror there do have ice packs in them, really nice ice packs and frames, cardboard frames to put stuff in. I'm not going to lift that mirror to show you, but I'm not sure whether they'll want the coolers or not, but it's just so the mirror will lay flat. And I chopped up a pool noodle to put around the edge, and I found out that when you're wrapping something round like that, you can't have your poo noodle segments too long, or they don't bend around the mirror. So I cut them small. This is a piece of bark, I guess. Yeah, it's a piece of bark from a tree, a little branch. The wind carries in a lot of debris over here. Last week we had a hard rain, and this ended up behind my car, exactly lined up with my tires. This pipe was behind one tire, and the end of that pipe was behind my other. And thank God I hit it, and as soon as it crunched, I stopped the car. Or that each of these was just like at a tire, like somebody had placed it there perfectly to do the most damage possible. I haven't found where on the house it came from. So, but anyway. But like I said, the two bottom boxes, they're empty. They're just to keep all this that's going to go on the truck off the ground. Of course, he could take the coolers, and this shallow box that's empty just to keep the bag off the ground. That's a nice comforter in there. Or these empty boxes to maybe put the smaller box in. I don't know. We'll see what he does. I'll give you an update on if he takes the coolers or the support boxes or not. They have a range that they do. 8 a.m. is earliest, and I think 5 p.m. is when they end. So I'll give you all an update to see how they pick up and what they do. Hopefully they'll take all of it, because empty boxes are useful. I was supposed to do 4 to 15. That's what I check every time, and I get a minimum of 4 out here. I just can't do it all at once. I did do a lot more right before I moved. That's been a year and a half ago, and I've donated about every 3 weeks now since I've lived here, and I'll continue to donate. We had a incident in November. We got a hole in the roof from the storm. We had 2 storms real close together with remnants of hurricanes, and we had tropical storms here, and it still has not been repaired. See, that's been about 9 months now, and the attorneys and the insurance company are working it out slowly, very slowly, and it's very irritating. But the living room, dining room area, the ceiling's going to have to be redone, and the walls are going to have to be painted, and the carpet's going to have to be replaced. So I'm going minimalist in the living room, and we're getting rid of stuff and putting stuff in our bedrooms and closets and in the garage. So it's been a real experience of downsizing. And actually, I do have a little bit less living room, And since I haven't been able to use my living room, dining room for 8 months, it's a lot less. I mean, basically, we've been living in 2 bedrooms, and we got a kitchen we can't go into because it's got a tile floor. So we don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but I do have a little bit of storage in the kitchen, but I can't clean the kitchen the way I should. And so that's minimalized the storage space there. So I do have a lot less room here than I did before I moved. So that's how it's going. You all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll give you an update on how this donation goes.